I'm live. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? Put my phone there. Got my notification for me vinted because I've gone and sold a couple of things on Vinted to different people, so I'm just waiting for them to pay now. Yeah, I'm doing some photographs tonight. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm doing some photographs tonight. I've decided. So I've got 5 things that need paying for as well. It's kind of annoying. 1, 2. Oh wait, yeah, buyer hasn't paid yet. Yeah, they said they were paying tonight. So I'll wait until tomorrow morning, and I'll just be like, "Oi, why haven't you paid?" And I've got someone that has been paid for, but they want it on Thursday. So they've asked me to post it on Tuesday, but it's got like send by Monday. So I'm just going to dispatch it and then post it. And then I say, "Hi, Chris Tyler, how are you?" I'm just I've got a few bits to do today. I've got a few pictures to do. Been proper chill today. It's been quite nice actually. I managed to get up, managed to get out to the car boot this morning, but I went a little bit later than usual, and it was kind of nice. I didn't get a lot, but it was kind of nice. How's you been? How have you been? You got out and out. Let's see. Yeah, I've had in the past hour. I've had 3 vintage sales, all different people. That's kind of nice, isn't it? JPK, hello. Chop chop. Hey up. I was just saying, I did manage to make it out today, but it was very late on. I left the house at I think it was 8:30. And I was like, I'm not going to find anything. I did find some bits, but yeah, it was very late this morning. So, hi, Tonks. Evening. You okay? Kate, hello. Oh, I watched that depop seminar earlier. Very good. I'm good. I got paid for the shirt that sold on Friday. It must be a cut-off time, maybe. Or maybe they got a email through from eBay saying, "Oi, pay for," you know what I mean? A notification. Carby's rubbish went to Hanley Congleton and Leek Sainsbury's. Yeah, I went to Hanley and Congleton. The Congleton one was naff. There was hardly anyone there, and yeah, I managed to pick up a couple of bits. I picked up. I've got a giant light up Santa I got for a £5. You know, of that fella who he's not normally there. Because I go to Congleton most Sundays, but I haven't seen him properly. I think I've seen him probably once in the past year, but yeah, I got a light up Santa from him. And I got 2 board games for £1, which are about 15 quid each, which is really nice. Let's see who else is in. I only got 2 pieces from Congleton. Oh, it sucked. Did you go to the lady at the bottom who has on the table, she has 3 things for a quid? She usually has some good stuff. The guy in the van, yeah, he had loads of stuff out, and I was like, oh, and there was so many people around him. But apparently he sold this light up snowman and for quite good money, the old fashioned kitschy ones, you know. The blown plastic ones. I got a Santa one. I got it for £5. He had loads of Christmas stuff up. I should have bought the rest of the Christmas stuff, but hey. My Saturday jumble was naff. Oh no! Did you pick anything up, or was it just poop? Let's see. She had nothing for us this week. Oh, that's the person who I got the board games off. Yeah, they're both just £1 each. Haven't seen the video. I got Frogger, and it's based on the arcade game, the video game, and it's complete. It's complete. I checked. I was like, I'm not. I mean, £1 is hardly to be sniffed at, but I also got Turbo, based off the video game. They're both from 1983, and they're both in really good nick. So £15 each. £1 into £15, which is pretty good. Oh, let's see. Philippa, hello. Kath, photos from a friend at Clitheroe showed it looked totally rubbish. I think what's happened is because it snowed earlier on the week, people are a bit like, oh, I'm not going to go, it's going to be rubbish. You know what I mean? And I think, yeah, that's the kind of mentality. Let's see. Hello, everyone. I have been naughty and spent nearly £100. Oh, my God. Please tell me it's not clothes. Hi, Chica. Let's see. Oh, any thoughts on the Depop Live? I'm doing quite well with trending items, so find it quite useful. Yeah, I have thoughts. I have thoughts on that. I'll get to them. I might do a video on it. I don't know. I do understand like why they do it. It's a nice like little way to kind of keep in contact with the community and stuff. But yeah, it's a bit kind of like, guess what sells on Depop? They might have well have just said clothing. They just said that and then that's it. But I do understand like why they do it. Like they are focusing down on certain things. But yeah, I've got thoughts. I was typing while I was like listening to it. You're a bad man. Bad man, Dave. Bad man. Did you go out today, Dave? Did you spend £100 at the car boot? That's a lot of money. I spent 11 quid at 2 car boots. Picked up a tray, upsold that 3 studio pottery pieces. 3 other things would damage my eyes. That's bad. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? Hi, everyone's saying hi. I agree, George. I'm glad I had a lie-in. Well, I had a lie-in too. It's like I went out at like 8:30. I was so late this morning. I almost didn't go, and then I was like, no, I might as well. So I just pulled myself together and just thought, I want to go. Yeah, it's all right. Wasn't the best. Like last week was sparse. It was very kind of like thin on the ground in terms of like things, but I was like, no, I did manage to get some bits. Today it was like there was hardly anything like worth it, if you know what I mean. If I would have like rummaged around or got there a bit earlier, I probably would be. But yeah, I think I've done all right. I love that you've made notes. I know I did. I defo didn't screenshot. Well, they said at the beginning, didn't they? Say, please do not share this around. I was like, well, okay, but I'll take my own notes. So swivel. But yeah, I'm a bit of a note fiend. The charity shops for me. Well, I almost went to charity shop because it was so kind of like thin on the ground. I almost went to a couple of charity shops in Congleton because I know that they're open. Like the YMCA is open, and so is the air ambulance place. And I thought, oh, I'll go to them and just have a bit of a mooch because I haven't been there in like 2 weeks. Didn't go to the car boot. Made a massive start on August. Oh yes, I saw one of your Instagram stories. I just saw it flick up while I was about to go live, so I'll watch it properly later, Philippa. Excuse me. No car boot. Went to Liverpool to get the blanket. Oh yeah, I saw that as well. That looked really nice. What kind of like is it like? Obviously, is it cotton or is it just wool or is it a blend? Because it looked so soft, but it looked like one of those woven cotton ones. You know what I mean? I'm kind of. I've got something a little bit similar. Obviously, not the same pattern or color, but the style. Yeah. And then popped into a couple of shops to find bits to pay for the fuel. Oh God! All the way to Liverpool for the blankets. No, you've been after it for a while though, Chica, haven't you? Where the charity shops good mine, what everyone with resellers around it. Were they in London of all places? Oh. I have literally no more space horizontally. Now have to store vertically. I was first up in my house today. Oh, it's fun to stay at the. Sorry, I'll leave. Yeah. It's a Welsh wool tapestry. That's it. It's not that soft, but it's beautiful. Yeah. It's actually only half an hour drive, but I never get that way for some reason. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, I suppose if you hit the main motorway, it's pretty swift, isn't it? Alan Starbuck in the hizzy. You're right, mate. Cherry's still in bed then. Yeah. Oops. Well, I was just saying, I've had 3 vintage sales literally within the past hour. 3 different people, 3 different, obviously 3 different items. Excuse me. And yeah, I mean they're all low value stuff, but all offers and all low value stuff. So, but it's like just get it out of the way, which is nice. And I've accepted a couple of offers on eBay, but I've had like they haven't paid yet. 2 have paid, and then another 3 haven't. So I'm hoping they might pay within the within the session. What sold? Let me have a look. What on Vinted? GSP has been good today for Philippa. Oh, very good. Yeah, I sold something to America the other day. It was on Depop. Oh, the paid. Right, okay. So it was basically a toy dragon that's gone, so a Spider-Man figure and some Postman Pat bits. But yeah, they're only like little figures, figure-wise. But they've also like the dragon thing sold for like £15. Oh, sorry, £13.50. And the other bits sold for like £8 each. So that's all right, isn't it? I see a few resellers, but too busy looking for my tat. London, I would be all over. I'd love it, but it's another world. I'd love to live there. I would have loved to have lived there circa like 2002 to 2005. I think after the Olympics, it's just gone crazy. Well, I mean, it's always been crazy, but it's gone batshit crazy. But yeah, rub the butter. Rub that butter. There you go, you weirdos. It seems to be working now. Vinted is like an online car boot, the low value items, but it's all profit and adds to the monthly part. Exactly. And it's there's no fees. So as long as they sell, that's all that matters. I'm happy. I'm happy that they've gone, to be honest. I just want to get as much done as possible before the big sale, because I've got so much stuff that I'm taking to the car boot. And it's doing my head in. I want this whole area to be completely clean. And yeah, I've got so much that I need to do. It's frustrating. Oh shit. Those two are. There we go. Got a couple of things that are ending, so I'm selling similar. Doing that old chestnut. Let's see. Never really done toys on Vinted. Yeah, it's surprising that how much of it actually sells. I mean, I could just do clothing. I did have a clothing one, but I've kind of switched now, and I took all that clothing stuff off, and I've put all of the toys just on its own separate one, because I had 2 shops for everything, and now I'm just like doing toys on the others now. But yeah, I'm thinking on Depop. I've got an idea for Depop. I just need to set up a different thing for it. Account. 22nd. Is it a new account? What am I looking at? Never really done so. Had a sale for kids' football boots, £7.50, and eBay put my payment on hold until the 22nd. That's strange, isn't it? Have you been verified on it, or I don't know. That hasn't happened to me since I started years ago. The 22nd. Is it a new account? Hi, Sharon. What a new account. Let's see, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. I caught your comment just before I went live. So what's it? I think it's just been going around this thing. Good, you're feeling great. So now can't wait for your next live. Oh, that's very kind. Yeah, I think we must have had the same thing. I don't know if something must have been going around, but I'm glad you're better. I have enough. I can give it a go. Might as well. Probably an e-check. Yeah, they do that, don't they? No Jigger has been going on since last year. Oh. That's strange. I'd contact eBay about it. London is another country. I'm so fed up with living here. It's amazing how a lot of people like want to live in London, and then the people who live in London don't want to live in London. It's amazing. I'm so fed up with living here. Would love to move way out, but being held up by hubby who loves overpopulated London far too much. No. Anyone up north, please help me get out. Oh, cry for help, is it? Like, just get us. Yeah, I swear the amount of like people that I remember in Manchester, there was so many people who were from London, like living around me. I was just like, "Are you serious?" Yeah, they said they made all the money in London, and then they paid for outright houses in where I was living at the time. I was like, "Oh my god." Better commute, better quality of living, I suppose. Less stress from being in the rat race. Better transport links. Less overcrowded, I suppose. Why is this not? Welcome. I'm doing some feedback anytime, but it's not clicking over. It's not letting me leave feedback. Submit it. Oh, there we go. Right back. Let's see. So fed up with the traffic too. Yeah, traffic nightmare. Up north is much better. Take him away. Show him what you can get property wise. Yeah, you can always visit London. Well, exactly. That's what it is. Even if it's just like in the Midlands is insane. Like in terms of like how quick it is to get to, London. But I tell you, even in Manchester, we took a flight down to London. I know it's not the most eco-friendly, obviously, but it only took like 40 minutes. And it was cheaper than the train. Go figure, cheaper than a train. What is the world coming to? We were just talking about how expensive it is to move out, and that's why I'm less embarrassed these days to live with my parents. Do you know, Cherry? Don't worry about it. I mean, I think you're a lot younger than I am, but I've moved back to my parents for the exact same reason, and for other reasons, obviously. But yeah, I won't feel bad about it. I think moving forward, I think if things don't start getting better, people under the age of say like 30, probably 35 under, I think you're going to experience a lot more communal living, like say 5-6 people buying a house together. I think that's the only way forward, to be independent, quote unquote. Hi, Amanda. Need to get rid of from my lifetime. No chance tonight. Just toy collector showed his awesome stuff. Very good. I might just run away. I've tried Philippa, he won't budge. Oh, it's annoying that. We were, this is it. I have space at my unit. You can have rent, but you'll have to photograph some of Philippa's stuff. I'd go back in a second if I could. Yeah, I'm 29. Quite a few of my friends have moved back in Japan. Yeah, I'm a little bit older, a little bit older, but yeah, There's so many people. I know I saw it when I left uni. So many of my friends, they moved back into their parents' house. It was kind of like we were called the boomerang generation. Do you remember that horrible phrase that everyone was the boomerang generation? And we went back home because we just couldn't afford it. They blamed it on us. All the papers blamed it on us, saying that we were lazy and everything, but we just couldn't afford it. It's crazy. And now it's even worse for you guys. I am trying to get my 24-year-old out and he won't go. Too expensive. I listed 20 items last week, 10 were books, and out of the 10, only 3 got a look. Oh, that sucks. Because I've been up and out. George, that was my plan rent free, but has to work for me. Sorry, Philip, I've blown the gaff. Chris Eusterer, you know full well that's not what I said Cherry next to. She was here at the time. I had 5 kids, got 1 left at home. We wrap his sandwiches in road map. That's really good. I like that. My daughter's 25 and she has moved out 3 times and she's back again. Yeah. I think that's just the way of things at the moment now. Until things until there's like, I don't know, a property revolution, there's not going to be. I mean, when you drive through certain areas, even when you drive through Stoke-on-Trent, I'm sorry, but there is literally hundreds of buildings that are not derelict, but just empty. There's so many office, but I use the word office loosely, but office buildings that are just laid bare, and it's like, surely you could adapt them to live in. You just need to put in proper plumbing. But yeah, it's a whole nother one. Oh, JPK's got a sale. Whoop, whoop. Let's have a look. Who's that? Chocolate one is okay. I keep dropping hints to my 29-year-old to move out. Like going into YouTube lives and saying I keep dropping hints. You just want my bedroom to store your rubbish. She knows. Quick. Put a rent up. Oi, because I pay enough. I told the other 4 job. I have a granddaughter and 2 very young great-grandchildren living at the moment. It's so hard out there, isn't it? It's so hard. We have a 29-year-old at home. I'm worried mine won't leave. Yeah. It is not rubbish chair. It is quality merchandise. Exactly. For years, I was a property guardian. We lived in old school. I don't know why it is. Yeah, that was a big thing a few years ago, wasn't it? Like, so me and my friends did look at something very similar, because you don't know who you've got a certain amount of people you need to be, in the property, don't you? Sometimes. And there was I don't think it was an old school, but it looked a bit like a school, and I think it was like a community centre, and we looked at it. I think it's been demolished now, but yeah, it was something stupid. Like, I think it was like £200 a month, something stupid like that at the time. But then they could, like, because it wasn't a proper. It didn't fall under the rules and regulations, of like how landlords are supposed to act, and they could literally turn up and say, "You've got to go." And it's like. I wouldn't mind if she gave me regular rent, but her style and hair, nails and makeup come first, and she says I will give you what I can, which is not worth much. Oh, rude. Oh, Philippa's got a sale as well. Oh, yes, the sales are coming in. Very good. Amanda, you're lucky. I can't get anything out of my son. I pay the Sky bill, the petrol, and what's the other thing? There's a few things that I pay. Yeah, we worked out a system where we kind of like divvy stuff up. I don't know how much it comes to, a few £100, but they pay the rent. It depends on the size of the property. I was there for 5 years, but I know others weren't so lucky. Yeah, that's the thing. When I started researching, I was scared of some of the horror stories, because I just wanted a secure place, and yeah, that was just cray. But it looks really good. There was that TV show Crashing, written by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. It was on Channel 4 ages ago. I think it's on Netflix, and that was about like guardianship. Did her mum cook her first? Yes, Amanda. She went out today. I knows me. Yes, no Instagram pictures and TikToks come first. You won't charge me extra if I miss the bill. Cafe Nationwide does. Yeah, that's true. Another sale on a roll now. What? Well done, JPK. You are on a roll. I know her daughter. Yes, well done, JPK. Matthew James in the hizzy. All right. We sold any tools? Right, I better check my thing. Butter rub, please. Got it here. Come on now. Come on. Right. Let's check my eBay account now. I was meant to do like loads of pictures. I've got some pictures there though. Hopefully got it. Oh, it's absolutely raining now. The weather held off all day and now it's only just started raining. Our son's 18 and has an income, but we not took a penny off him for rent, teaching him to save for the future. Yeah, or you could tell him to pay rent and then you put it away for him. And then at the end, when he's ready to move out, give him a lump sum. 3 sales over the weekend, but no new stock. But that's very good of you, Tonks. And plus, you can see you guys working so hard, being self-employed. So, you know, influencing him to go for it. Money comes with hard work, you see. That's what I saw when my mum and dad worked. Right, is it paid, that bloody thing yet? No, not yet. Imagine someone over here and you say, rub the butter! Rub it! That's good. That's good. Same with my 18-year-old son. Yeah, it's my 24-year-old. That's my challenge. All right. Got another bid on my Jeffrey Westbury. It's £82. Very good, very good. I like that plan, George. He needs to pay. Yeah, or tell him to pay like we do. We div it. I mean, there's a whole system what we've got, but yeah, I paid a few £100 towards stuff like food, petrol. My brother pays mainly for the food. But I paid for some food this morning, and that came to like 30 quid for up until Tuesday. We got access to his account, George. He doesn't mind, so we don't take anything. We try to teach him when spending. Do you want it or do you need it? Yeah, that's the thing. And it's the Mary Kwan. Is it Mary Kwan or whatever her name is on Netflix? It's like, does it bring you joy? That one. Is she the Japanese lady? Cancer tax will be coming soon. Oh God, don't. Hopefully at £100 plus. Thank you. Yeah, I think you might get that as well. I'm lucky my mortgage ended in 2014. Oh, very good. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who low rent is better than nothing. I'm struggling to get a penny. Yeah. Tell him if he doesn't pay rent, AA. If he doesn't pay rent, you'll Airbnb his room. Fingers crossed. Right, I'm going to do some pictures. Because why not? Bin bags, lots of bin bags. I keep trying to say something, but YouTube is blocking it. Are you saying a naughty word? Had our council tax bill yesterday. Oh no. Inflation is a scam. Well, yeah. It's just a way for the companies to put up prices, and then when inflation goes down, they can keep it there and say, oh, well, that's the sign of the times. It's like they think that we don't know. Remember who the real enemy is. The banks. Right, where's the... Oh, there it is. Joy woman. It's Mary Kondo, that's it. Yeah, she's dead funny. The only English she knows is like, hello, my name is Mary Kondo. Everything else is in Japanese. It's a stealth rises that get me. What are all the packets getting? Yeah, shrinkflation. It's like, oh, seriously? What a BS. I just ended up eating another packet cheese. It's true. That's it. Let's see. I just Chica. I noticed the small packets too. Have you noticed the smaller packets in like? I got some hula hoops. Now they've always been kind of small, but I swear I counted on one hand. I had something like 9 hula hoops. I was like, huh? Surely you should have 10. I'm just saying. Do you know what I mean? Like you used to be able to do that whole thing. Algorithms, like you think Barbie will get more hits, Amanda? Yeah. I think I wait until the movie comes out. I'm betting on the movie because it's gotten really good test reviews. Or the rumours are it's gotten test reviews because they don't release that information until after. So you never know. When I was a kid, you could knock a donkey out with a Mars. You could knock a monkey out. That's ridiculous. I love it. There's more air than crisps now. Yeah, exactly. And you know that's probably what they're going to be charging for. Air. Ooh. Specialised pressured air. It's like, oh, fuck off. Do that one. Stay still. See, I've got a camera that I could use, but I tell you, I'm really happy with my iPhone's camera, but the performance generally with my iPhone is shocking. But the camera is really good. I do prefer what's it camera to anything else, but I like the Android system. Is it? So we woke up this morning to 2 not nice, weird YouTube comments. Think people are drunk and commenting. Oh, who's being mean? Lots of hot air. It's not air, it's nitrogen. Otherwise, they get stale. Ah, yeah, I forget. Kathy's the next science teacher. Had a quote for my car, and it was £143 more than last year. So I will be on the comparison side. Yeah, switcheroo. Do switcheroo. I don't blame you, mate. That's insane, isn't it? Oh, right. Oh, you mean shorts? I thought you meant like hits on like what's it? On eBay. I should have known that. Hang on, isn't air like 75% nitrogen? Have I got that wrong? And then like 20% oxygen or something like that. And the rest carbon dioxide. I don't know. What's the composition of air, Kathy? Testing you now. You know, I quite liked science at school. I retook it. I had to retake it, and I got a B. Let's see. Just moaning about our videos. It's like, what is even the point? Like, I check my thing, and I get like people who hit the thumbs down button. I haven't got a problem with that. That's fine. You know, thanks. It doesn't really bother me. Thanks for the algorithm boost. God knows I need it. My videos don't get a lot of views, but I don't really care at the moment. It's always nice to get one that goes like mini, kind of like popular. Like my shorts do a lot better than my normal videos. I just like doing them. They kind of keep me sane a little bit. So, but yeah, I get a couple of thumbs down, and it's like on a really popular one. Oh, do you know that one that I was testing old tech, and it was the Sister Act kind of song behind it. I got something like 10 dislikes on it. I'm like, okay. But it's just a bit weird, that, isn't it? But yeah, I've never had like mean comments. I've had weird comments before, and I've had weird messages of people. And I think that obviously like they're trolls. Or not trolls, but like just weirdos. Bag puss. Nice and clean. This is like the dirty bag puss that was last week, and now it's like smells lush. Smells like lavender. Let's have a look. It's a good teaching point. Oh, mine's here. It's about 150 more. I have a cheaper, smaller engine car now. Kathy, it's a good teaching point, Chica. Testing the amount of gas in a crisper bag. Ah, see, that's a good one. Yeah. My car broke down. It's on eBay, spares and repair, and the hassle I'm getting is unreal. We'll be glad when auction's over. Oh, I bet. Chop. Close enough, George. Oh, was I right? I see. I'm glad my GCSE didn't go to waste. Week holiday from work starts tomorrow. Yes, I remember you saying you're going to go full on, aren't you, Pete? Listing, and more listing. Well done. Crisp package should get bigger. Buying less helps the environment. Yeah, that's true. Alan, I just did my car insurance and it cost us 200 more. Oh my God, we got it 3 weeks early, which is meant to be the prime time to get cheaper. That's insane, isn't it? Air is 20% trees, 20% sea breeze, 60% cow farm. The odd chop. Let's see. Walkers have just released more environmentally friendly packets, Chris. They aren't bigger though. No, I'm not surprised. I like your videos when you do deep dives into certain categories and what sells, e.g. bedded. Like, oh, thanks, Jane Brown. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing as well. That was very nice of you the other day. Thumbs down is a form of bullying. It's not really. I mean, I don't thumbs down anything, really. The only thing I thumbed down was a Nigel Farage video. And I could spend all day going through them and just thumb them down. But yeah, evening, beautiful people. Hi, Secret Carper. I might do that when we have science fun days in summer. That's good. Primary science is so limited. And that's a good day. Like you say, science fun days, they can eat the crisps as well, even though it's not the most healthy. It doesn't matter because they come in small packets, so it's hardly anything. Hit any car boots this weekend, Sharon? That's what Tonks is asking. James, car insurance is now very expensive. Scam, yeah. Sharon, no, didn't get up in time. Jason. Do you know, Sharon? I was this close to saying hell no. I was this close to saying absolutely not, but I did. Pulled myself together and I just went for it. Oh. And I'm glad I did because I think it's like Sunday. I feel like, don't you feel like Sunday, if you're a full-time reseller, don't you think like Sunday's like your main work day? If you go to the car boots, I mean, some people don't. They don't really do car boots, which is fine. But I feel like my business model at the moment, car boots are the cheapest way to get stock if you're reselling at the moment. There we go. Put that there. I find it odd that we understand that car insurance is a scam, but pet insurance is seen as positive. Well, yeah. Isn't it? Oh no, Secret Cabin. I was gonna book tickets for for tomorrow. I was gonna do it on Wednesday. However, I was ill on Thursday. I was going to see it on Thursday or Friday, but I was ill. So I couldn't go, and I wanted to see it. I wanted to see like a double bill of that and Scream, and I was just too ill. So I might watch it on Monday because these cinema tickets that I've got, they run out on the 14th. I think I've only got like one left. All insurance just makes money for the insurance company. Yeah, I agree. George Sunday, yeah. You might like it though. I might like it. Creed, I didn't like the first one. Won't watch the rest. They should have left Rocky alone. Leave Rocky alone. I know that argument, and I get it, but it's not. It's kind of pivoted away from Rocky. It's like a pivot, isn't it? So it's within that Rocky kind of realm, but it's not technically Rocky. So yeah. I like the first. Yeah, I like the first one. I think Sylvester Stallone in it. Did he get a nomination for it? Oh, it's the Oscars tonight, isn't it? Yeah, I think he deserved a couple of nominations for that because that was really moving. Like, when he does that monologue at Adrian's headstone, I'm like, oh. And of course, Paulie, the guy who played Polly, wasn't he? Didn't he die last year? He passed away. We had to take the collar off the dog earlier. He keeps shaking his head to make the tag noisy. He hates being naked. It's crazy how good Rocky is when it's so far. Yeah, it's the more outrageous it is, the funnier it is, the better it is. I agree. I'm a big fan. Adrian. But it's the same as when you think of the Karate Kid and what they did with Cobra Kai, that was really good because it pivoted to Johnny's kind of perspective. But then they kept on bringing back all these old adversaries, and it just got more ridiculous. But it got better. It was so good. Although I like Jonathan Majors, I think he's really good, and I want to see. Was he good in the third one, Carper? Like the guy who Creed fights. Because he was he's the next Marvel big bad, and he's Kang. I'm really into that. I'm so sad. Oh, it keeps falling over. No, it's not falling over. Da, 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 da. Sliced alone on the Bolton Town Hall steps. You sure that wasn't Peter Kay? Let's see. Every single fight would end in a disqualified in a ring, but yeah. Well, did you watch the Jake Paul and Tommy Fury fight? Well, I thought Tommy Fury would have battered him to pulp. He kind of did, though. Have you seen Jake Paul's excuse why he lost that? It's so ridiculous. I'm not saying it on air. That's rude. Warburton's advert, yeah. Doing all these pictures, you see. Gotta get him done. Get him on, get him gone. That's what we've got to live by. That's the rules that we're living by now. Get him on, get him gone. Churn and burn. Where's Mandy, speaking of? That's her mentality, isn't it? Churn and burn. Get him gone, get him on. How many you got to do? Not a lot, to be honest. I've just got lots of little ditty bits, like toy bits and stuff. I can't watch YouTube. Fake and dangerous boxing going down here. Letting YouTubers and cricketers fight, and don't get me started on the OAP exhibition fights. Oh my god, I don't want to say the word pathetic, but it's kind of like, come on. Yeah, and it's weird you've got TikTokers versus YouTubers now, and it's like the one thing I did like. I like the charity match. Was it the Doctor? What's the Doctor name? What's his name? Dr. Mike. Did anybody watch him? I like his videos. He's cool. He did a fight, didn't he, with somebody? Was it Rice? Not Rice Gun. He did it with that. He got absolutely battered. And he's built, isn't he? He's built. And he's Russian. Technically, he's Russian. He came over from, was it Russian or Bosnia or somewhere? To America. Right, I'm doing it now. I got 6 watches on an auction that end 8 tonight. Do you think it will sell? I don't do many auctions. I don't do many auctions, to be fair, but I am thinking of doing them. What is on auction, Secret Carper? Just out of interest. Cameras. Not just any camera. A Zeiss Icon Super Iconta 531 vintage rangefinder camera. Ooh. I've had lots of watches and zero bids. Hopefully, aren't as good. Do you know how long was the auction for? Was it a week by any chance? Oh, she's this bloody top here. I might have to 10 days. I wonder, you can do, I do week auctions. Can you do maybe on technology a month auction? Can you do 30-day auctions still? I'm sure you can, can't you? Is it 28 days or is it a month? I would put technology maybe on a month auction if it's possible. $3,710. All right. I'm sure they could used to do. I suppose it's to get people spending more, isn't it? Okay. Don't know. Yeah, the maximum is 10. All right. You'd think that they would have done like maybe a 3-week auction or something like that, or 28 days, just to have as much, as possible. I don't know. But yeah, I would put. Have you tried putting cameras on depop? I know that cameras do quite well on depop. There was a reseller who was on here not too long ago. I think it was last year, and he used to put cameras on depop and he used to sell quite well. Not on depop, yeah. All right. No, I think I would have give it a whirl. Because I've got a load of Polaroid and Kodak cameras that I'm thinking of maybe putting on depop. Usually over lots of send offers, but this week's been very quiet. I think as well, it's like with eBay, obviously, you've got to keep on putting that. There's a lot to do on eBay. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot to kind of remember. Yeah, exactly. Cameras do go well. It's kind of known for cameras, which is weird. But a lot of people put cameras up on Depop, and the thing is, there's no insertion fee, and there's no need to. You can bump them by editing them and then putting them back up. It's not that hard to do, and yeah, I'd throw it up on Depop, give it a whirl. It's hard to sell on buy it now, let alone auction. Lots of watches. It's a bugger. It's the name of the game. Oh, did anyone see this that I got? I think this is so cool. This is so of my era. Rocky and Ginger. But Aardman Studios, it's Chicken Run. I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy. It's so good. It's like a little date book, and it's perfect. Like it's not been used at all. Oh, it might have been used a little bit. I'm just counting the amount of. What's it? I might have to find some more addresses. No addresses have been put in. They've got like a sketchbook at the back. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm kind of loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. It is cool. It's just a little bit of something. 33p. Watched Wallace and Gromit last night. It's hard not to, isn't it? When it's on, it's like, no. Yeah, let's have a look. I'm going to... What's going to do with that one? Oh, yeah, I'll put that up. I'll take the bloody thing off. What did I watch? Oh, do you know what I watched? Oh, and I watched it late at night, and it was like terrifying, absolutely terrifying. You know, Litre, the movie. It wasn't terrifying. It got easier to watch, but there's this moment it's on Netflix. It dropped on Netflix, and there's a bit in it that is absolutely terrifying. I shit myself, and every time this face came up. Oh my god, no. Speed of those lights you're going to give someone an epileptic fit as I type they go into slow mode. Oh, is that? Oh yeah, they are a bit kind of like crazy, aren't they? How do I do it? How do I'm really slow. Hang on, wait. They were set to just kind of like, you know, fizzle. Oh, no. Is that right? Ah, there we go. There we go. Were you going a bit like, what's going on? Okay, I'm going to put this one up. Yeah, I cannot wait until this car boot comes around. I'm going on the 9th of April. I've decided the 9th of April is my day. Because if it's crap, I'll go in the morning, obviously, and I'll set up and I'll have a look around myself and I'll do some sourcing. But if it's rubbish, I can always do the Monday as well. Have you spotted the rat lately? No, it's gone. I don't know if it's just like ran away, but yeah, I think it might have moved on. I've spotted like a load of spiders. Ooh. It's like never again. I don't mind spiders so much as long as they stay in the corners. You know, they catch flies and stuff, and that's fine. Because I hate flies. Flies buzzing around is like my bugbear. Quite literally a bugbear. Cannot to just do me head in. But yeah, spiders I'll leave alone because they catch the flies. However, once they run over your feet, it's horrible. Like you move something and all of a sudden it goes right over your barefoot. Because I don't wear any shoes when I'm in it. I've got it carpeted, so I don't really need to. Yeah, so it's a bit of a right. I'm gonna do this because I'm always kicking it. Oh, bye, Alan. Need to see the wife to make sure she is taking her tablets. All right, okay. Bye bye. See you later. Your lights keep going mental. Do they? Ah. I don't know what fixture I put it on. Let's pull that. Okay, that's that one. Done. I've got some plates here that I need to do. I've been doing my head in for about a week. What item has everyone got in their inventory? Not inventory, but like death pile that's been there the longest because they just can't be bothered. I've got a few. Non-surprising. I've got quite a few. Hey, what's that? You must have them on random. I must do, yeah. Sorry, I've got a bag here. What of just stuff that you haven't done yet? I'm terrible. I've got loads. Magic the Gathering cards. I have hundreds. Oh, yeah. I suppose if you've got like something that it can be quite repetitive. It can be quite soothing as well. I find certain listing certain items, but other things can be very repetitive and can be very kind of like frustrating. May donate it back to charity. Don't know why I bought them in the first place. But the bag, I just took it in the machine and I hoped the best. I've got a short leather jacket that I've had since 2019. Needs cleaning, but it will cost about £50. What? Big trousers, press, and a darkroom photography and larger. Ooh. 3 minutes less, fingers crossed. Oh yeah, let's stay live for Secret Carpers auction. See if anything happens. That's the point. I haven't actually listed anything. I've done the pictures though, let's be fair. Of like, I think it's 15 items I've got so far. So that's pretty good. Sale. JPK's got another sale. What? On fire. You're on fire. It's a genre. Right. So we'll stay live until Secret Carper, but then we'll go because Nick and Andrew are on at 8, and I don't want to overlap with him. I thought they were doing lives at like on a Monday now. I don't like overlapping. The clothing you sell, isn't it JPK? No, it's crockery and pottery and stuff like that. Kathy says to rub the butter. Rubbing the butter. That sounds even worse. I'm rubbing the butter. Okay. If you're getting me to say that, I'm going to have to start charging next time. There's something that OF. Check my eBay account to see if those people have paid. Better ad. I'll be wide-eyed. No, they haven't. Oh. Although I do have a few offers I can send out. Send out a couple of offers. Oh yeah, if they, I've got 2 things there. I've got some Timberland boots and some Duplo hooping. They'll rough. Also, I have a big pile of Weight Watchers magazines. I don't know how to sell them. Read them for tips. Use them as packing. Use them as packing. Maybe that's a good one. Overlap them. Tonks is like, do it. Fight the system. Fight the power. 1 minute. Ceramics mainly. Yeah. JPK knows. They know their ceramics. They're really good because we're in the potteries. They know their shiz. Their video is just an auction, I'm sure. Oh yeah, it is a what's it? They are happy doing Mondays against Chris Hayden. That's true. Overlap. Overlap. My mob says it's 12 degs here. It doesn't feel it. Oh, degrees, 12 degrees. I was like, who's mob and who's degs? Damn it, no bids. Oh. Let's put that there. The subscribers have spoken. Okay, I'll overlap a little bit. I'll try and list some bits. Oh. Come on. Oh, well, we'll try again. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. It's tough, isn't it? It's tough. You've just got to get the right buyer at the right time sometimes. Like we say, that's why like buy it now is so good. I think auctions are good if you just want to get rid of stuff, obviously. But is it on this one that I've got auctions on? I think it's on this one that I've got auctions. No, but I've got a load of stuff ending. Ooh. Catch them and relist them or sell similar. Ooh. Woohoo! Have you had a sale, Dave? George Extra. George Extra. All right. Sometimes it takes another week to be seen. Yeah, sometimes it does. Woo woo 76 evening people. Hello. Any videos coming out soon? I put one up today. It was just like a haul video. And I've got another video it might be coming on Wednesday. It might be earlier, I don't know. That's basically it's about, and I've got another bolo video coming out. Ooh, I've decided I'm thinking of doing a bolo video on some crockery houses, some pottery houses. I don't know. I've been researching lots of pottery houses for obvious reasons because I live near the potteries. I'll do one more week and then I'll try bin. Yeah, might as well. Yes, I love these lives. I managed to list so much while these lives are on. Well, I'm glad that makes one of us, Chica. No, I am just I'm just picturing today. All right, this is a bit of a kind of like, why do I do this to myself kind of moment. But I bought a Litre pot for cooking and baking and stuff. It was like reduced and everything. But now I'm thinking I might just sell it. But I put loads of like rubbish in it. Like I've got chuddy. I've got some dog kind of bags. Got some sunglasses. I've got a load of pennies. Like change. And I've got this, whatever that is. I don't know. It's become a dumping ground. I need to get rid of it. Do you reckon I should sell it? I really like it though. I'm going to have to use it though. But I bought it like ages ago. It's just an old mixing jug, 2 litre. It's a Litre. But it's from TK Maxx, so it's not like proper Litre. Not pounds, but more than I would if you weren't on. Okay. I give you encouragement. It's like a boost. Sold an early learning centre thing for £15 this afternoon. That's it for me today, but spent loads. Yeah, I'm surprised about early learning centre that there's a lot of stuff that does sell if you've got it for cheap enough. That looks exactly like the one I saw in TK Maxx yesterday, down to the sticker. Yeah, it's from TK Maxx. My mum's cool. She won't look for a video camera for me on her car boot shops. Oh. What kind of video camera are you after? Looks like a ceramic jug. It is ceramic. It's not cast iron. It's ceramic. She bought one for £5 and she's selling it on eBay. She doesn't love me. Yeah. You know what the problem is? Like, whenever I find something and like my mum loves it, she'll nick it. I had some Christmas decorations and they were like really old school, that glass, 60s glass kind of, what's it? And it had all these sort of bits. And it was boxed, gorgeous. And I would have put it up for like 40, 50 quid. And mum was like, oh, that was lovely. And I was like, so yeah, she robbed it off me. I can't put that. Oh, I can. I can put that down there. What else can I put on the list? Okay. Oh, I know. I'll do that alien. Oh no, I want to put him in. Oh no, he's all right because I'll have to put the battery back in. I've got some. Oh, here we go. Oh no, they're there. Looking for them. Me wet wipes. Always have some wet wipes. These are screen wipes. They're not like proper wet wipes. The screen wipes. So they're really for my, like, you know, my screen and stuff there. Oh shit, what have I done? It's touch screen as well. I've got like a touch screen laptop. So every time I wipe it, I'm like, oh fuck. It's like, congratulations, you have bought. No. Did I actually relist them? I think I did. Hopefully it'll clean up these red eyes. I love the fact that the kid coloured in the eyes red to make it look evil. It's like, I want an evil alien. I want the anti-ET. Come on, get her. No, it's not coming off. Didn't think so. I don't think a wash would do it either, but it does work. That's the best thing. Oh yeah, and they still light up. I'll do the picture of them while they light up. Let's see. I'm chronically cold, Kathy. Oh no. Wait, when was it? It looks like a strong joke. She bought one for $5. She's nearly 30. Buy your own. That's code for buy your own. Your mum is me. And can drive to car boots herself. Only found a Le Creuset once, was a jumper. Oh, that's good, Woo. I've only found a Le Creuset. Oh, hang on, wait, that's a lie. I found it in charity shops, but at car boots, I've never really found it. However, a charity shop that I had near me. It's just a lid. I've got a pan lid. But yeah, with a load of other stuff, they just wanted like, I think it was £2 or £3 for the lot. So I was like, okay, I'll have it. But it cost me like 10p essentially. I'm quite cold. That's another thing. The wet wipes are getting smaller. Yeah, look how tiny they are. Although, you know, you can get wet wipes for like kitchens. They're quite big. They're quite good. Let's see. Of late, I list daily, never have until 6 weeks back. Live sale 2015. Red nose, $5.99, but a sale. Hey, it's a sale, Secret Carpo. Ooh. There you go. Secret Carpo's got a sale. I am reading your comments with Cherry. It's the same. Well done. Okay, Dave. The sales will start rolling in, hopefully. Brats. People in Stoke can't afford the Creuset. Yeah, that's it. We are suffering, but love them really. I buy you all sorts, can. The jury's out. I just love this like family drama. It's fab. Hi everyone, hope you're okay. Hi Limelight, you're okay. I'm going on a bit. I'm a bit later tonight. Like I've been on for a while. That's what I meant. I was at a normal time, but been on for a little bit late. Just checking my Depop. I've got my Depop thing here. I've watched the Depop live. Oh yeah, so I don't know if Katie's still in. She told me about this Depop. What's it? Kind of like seminar for sellers. So I was like looking through it. I was like reading it and stuff, and it was kind of a bit rudimentary. It was good, but it was a bit rudimentary. Like basically, they do a thing like, oh, what to sell, when to sell, over the next like 2 months on Depop. And basically, it was like 90s fashion. Why not try? And then it was like the most obvious brands. And I was like, okay, but I do have thoughts. I've got thoughts. Okay. So baggy workwear, branded logo. What's it? So basically, what everyone tries to sell on Depop anyway. Brands for grunge are like Harley Davidson, Miss 60, True Religion, Levi, Urban Outfitters. I was like, okay, so the obvious. But apparently, the interesting thing that I've put up, the interesting thing that I've written down that they've said, there's a supply demand for certain things. They've noticed a lot of things selling, but a lot of people haven't been putting up the same to supplement that. So you've got like a discrepancy. You've got what's the word? Demand is outstripping supply of cami tops, crop tops, shorts, summer dresses, walking boots, and walking shoes, and hoodies and sweatshirts. The supply is out is not keeping up with the demand, basically. So they're saying that those are the areas where you could focus on a lot over the next couple of months. And I thought that was quite interesting. That's the only thing. And some brands to look out for: Billionaire Boys Club, because Pharrell's been named one of the creative directors of what's he been named of? Is it? It's not Fendi. It's someone else in it. Listening, interested to hear. Yeah, it's when she was talking about like some of the things. Like I understand like when she said, Katie, when she said like, oh, how about grunge? And I was like, okay, well that's been going on for the past 18 months to 2 years. It's like oversized, baggy, comfort and style to style up, But that's the great thing. You can wear certain things. Like you remember how it used to be, you had like an emo look and then you had like a grunge look, or you had like a chav look. It's like now you can wear like like a pair of New Rocks with like a Nike hoodie, spell out hoodie, and people don't really care. It's you can mix up styles, and so this like sleaze grunge kind of thing. I was a bit like, all right, okay, I'm feeling that. Like I get it. Let's see. Oh yeah, anything vintage. That's what they've just said. Vintage always sells. That's what they say. Or it gets the most traction. I was like, okay, well, call a spade a spade. Is the sky blue? Yeah. But there were some things that I did take away, like the cami tops and crop tops. Those are Urban Outfitters was a very surprising one, because I see Urban Outfitters quite a lot, because they do have there's a shop in Manchester, I think, and there's another shop close to us, and I do see it every now and again, and I kind of pass on it. I don't really notice, but then again, if I can get it at that like jumble sales for like 50p, I'll give anything a go. Oh, and one thing she also said was upcycling certain brands, and cutting them up like jeans, cutting them up, slashing them, doing them the distress look, or like bleaching them, spraying bleach on stuff. There's loads of different ways you can upcycle things, and then they're like one of one, so people like that, and that's a good idea. If you're setting up your own shop and you're a bit more creative, maybe do it going along that route, or doing like patchwork stuff. If you got like a sewing machine, do a bit of patchwork. It's pretty good. My son saw his car, left it on our drive, and says he will not move it. He will move it when he's ready, and I have to park outside the drive. I'm going to is to move it. Cheeky bugger. That is just wrong. See, I'd never do out like that. No. Time to park it outside. You pay the bills. You're so like my 24-year-old. He offers to buy me donuts or cake, and he says he's bought me some. To be fair, I did the same with my mum today. I bought flowers. They are, bought you something. Some bananas in the exhaust, Axel Foley style. Yeah, classic. I know, tell me about it. I mean, I'm an angel. I might try that. Are you sure? Are you sure you're an angel? Yeah, it's just my halo is tipped by my horns. It's just a bit crooked. My horns make it crooked. She actually doesn't have her own car. It's mine. Not what you would believe if you listen to her. I saw a lady in the supermarket. She had an army bag. An army bag, is that? And it had heavy metal patches sewn, and it looked really cool. Could work with any patches, really. Yeah, that's right, Chop Chop. If you're creative, you can kind of, and you get the good things about patches like that, iron-ons as well. So you can upcycle things like Harley Davidson's a good brand, but then if it's like a really boring kind of like top, you could do some iron-on patches, or you could maybe tie-dye it. That's another one, tie-dyeing it. So it's like the hippie / biker look. It's pretty cool. Like this, I've got like a tie-dye like black top, and it's just a Fruit of the Loom top. You can buy them dirt cheap, but then loads of people have done that on Depop. I buy cat flowers all the time, and Lego. I love the and Lego. That's really good. That's really good. Those army bags are cheap as chips. Oh yes, they did say like camouflage might be coming back a little bit. But yeah, it was interesting to see what they thought, because they've got statistics at their fingertips, like about what's actually selling, and they've got what they call, they use third-party statistic apps, don't they? I went to Asda at silly o'clock for Lego for cafe, but she paid for it, so apparently it doesn't count. She's now going on about all the stuff she's bought me. They were birthday presents. Yeah, you should do like a stand-up, or like, and you should do a podcast, a mum and daughter podcast, where you're just complaining to each other. What's it like to live with your mum? Right, that's them. Okay, more pictures. I've actually gotten through quite a lot of this. I'm quite impressed. I've got it all underneath here though, so I can't move. Right. Want to do these? That'll be it. Oh, stay there, Mr. Alien. She tries. If I do this. Oh. It zoomed in. Oh. There we go. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, no. Yeah, that Elvis is on. And I know like it's the Oscars tonight, but I want to watch it before. Actually, no, I won't watch it tonight. I'll just, yeah. I wanted to watch that Elvis. He's on Sky. But he's tipped for the Oscar, that young lad. So I might give it a whirl. My mum watched it the other night. She said it's heartbreaking. See how exploited he was. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. You've made my evening. Kathy made her Lego roadmap to Andrews. You might get your room back for eBay. Ooh. I need bin bags. You like. Okay. Ooh. Let's do the rest of these now. And get these out the bloody way. Straight. Ooh. Bunch of clothing to do as well. Not a lot. I've got a big bunch of clothing over there. There's about 20 items I've been meaning to get to. And the stuff that I've had on the side for like emergencies. But now I'm like, I've got too much stuff. So I don't need emergency stuff now. Andrew has no space either, Tonks. No. Does he still have his like locker? Not a locker, like a unit. It seems like he's constantly moving. You couldn't even sleep in his bathtub. Oh, God. Weird. It's like, who uses these types of mice anymore? Has anyone got one thing they can't say no to buying? Ooh. Is pushing down here? Is it? It was raining and it stopped a bit. It's eased off a bit. Has anyone got any stuff they can't stop buying? Well, I always say, like, I don't really buy Build-A-Bear, and then I always end up buying Build-A-Bear. Can't help it. Certain Funko Pops, yeah, and that's not even for reselling. Yeah, I used to be the same, and then I've kind of like eased off a bit on Funkos. Did you have a McFlurry? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Dave's Achilles heel. I keep telling mine I'm going to sell some of his trainers and the PSP. George, his bath is full of eBay stock. Oh my God, is it? No, I can't live like that. Anything with a profit for me, okay, but avoid plush and open jigsaws. It used to be Disney. Yeah, a lot of people like gone off Disney. I think there's only certain Disney stuff that I kind of like pick up, just weird stuff, weird Disney stuff. That's the good one. I've stopped with Deadpool for now, so some pops I can't say no. Do you get all of the collaborations with Deadpool? So, you know, like Spider-Man Deadpool and Captain America Deadpool, you know, all the ones that they've done. Certain clothing brands that I can't sell, Hush and Sea Salt. Yeah, Sea Salt is one that I've come to realise that it's like doesn't really sell unless it's do you know that those ones where it looks like weird fish, but it's not, it's actually sea salt? I'll pick up them because they, bizarrely, I've sold like 3 or 4 of them in the past month. Mantle vases, yeah. It needs to be plus size. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, the bigger the size, the better. So if you go to like a jumbo sale and they're saying anything for less than £1, it has to be plus size, I feel. Just the original double ties. I avoid crossovers just because that's a whole new kettle of fish. I would never start them. Yeah, that's why they do it. It's like, oh, you bastards. I've got an itchy leg. It's Up Pops now. Have they released some Up Pops? Oh, have they got a dog? I'm pretty sure Doug's my spirit animal. It's like, ooh, flower. It's like, mental vases. I listened to someone saying it buy these, and now I have 3 that won't sell. I just get some flowers and jazz up the pics. Yeah, it's how they get you. I have so many ducks. I have so many drugs. I think you made a spelling mistake there, mate. Right. Yeah, put these together. Fuck my life. Hi, Outboss. You're right, mate. Been a while. Cheeky, they used to fly out, but take ages now. Yeah, I think there was like a phase where everyone was buying them. Mental. I had one, and it sold for like 25 quid, and I think I got it from Dougie Max for like, I think it was like £4. I was pretty chuffed with it because it sold within like a week. It wasn't like I can't remember the brand. Was it Meekin maybe? I don't know. How did you get on with that car boot the other week? Oh yeah, I'll have to send you a photo of the pops at some point. I got rid of a load of my pops. I had like, you know, Labyrinth. I had a load of them, and I had a load of Dark Crystal when they first came out, and I never had any Goonies. I want to get like the Golden Girls collection because that looks pretty good. Not so good, mate. Picked up 4 or 5 handlers. It was all stinkers. Ah. Oh. To be fair, we've sold one today. Today, I bought a native Indian t-shirt, a mirror with a swan etched on, an Eskimo doll, all affairs for me, trainers, glass, teacup, saucers, a vintage M&S tea set, £8 comp say 170. What? Labyrinth, yeah. It's the best film of all time. I mean, it's Bowie juggling crystals in leather pants. What more do you want? I have turned the world upside down. And that is, I've got the soundtrack. It's fucking immense. Drag Race Pops, let me know. Oh no, I haven't seen them. If you ever see it, let me know. I will sell stuff I don't want anymore. A couple of lounge flies, trainers, but I don't sell much I don't like. I'm in drugs. I've never bought, but if there are any Road Drag Race ones, I'll snatch them up. What's your favourite series of Drag Race? I stopped watching it, if I'm being honest. I started watching it in season 5, and then I kind of fell out of love of it in season, like, I don't know, 10 maybe. I've stopped now, really. Yeah, I have. I watched like the UK version for like 2 seasons, and I've kind of quit. 2 digital cameras, 3 comps. Can't say what else. I let it load yesterday. I can't sell my drugs, Tonks. I need them. Like paracetamol. That stuff is everywhere. It's a gateway drug. So I keep itching my leg. I still watch it though, yeah. The trouble is they've moved it from Netflix. So it used to be on Netflix, and now that World of Wonder, who produce it, they've got their own streaming site, and you have to pay for it to watch it. So over here, we can't watch the new season 15. Stupid. But at least you learn not to pick them up again, yeah. Gateway. Only 10 items to send tomorrow, quiet weekend. Calls, I'll say, is all the stuff sold for others. Better sell for me too. I don't know how many things I've got left. That's sold this weekend. I'm hoping some of these people have. Two, three, four. I don't know. I'm probably the same. Probably got about 10. I say it's a bit of a weird one because sometimes I can sell like 10 items in a day, and then the next day I sell about 4 or 5. It's like whiplash. I messaged someone on Vintage just to tell them their name was epic. It was Sissy That Vintage. Oh, that's good. Kudos to them. Is Monumental drinking with Andrew about reselling on eBay or drinking? I watched a bit, but not sure. Or perhaps I was tired during the live. Yeah, I think it's a bit of everything, to be fair. A bit of philosophy, theology, craziness. That's a fab name, isn't it? Let's have a look. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10, 12, 13 items this weekend. It's not bad. Live is him drinking, chilling, but his videos are reselling. Yeah. And everything stream. That's the diplomatic way of putting it, Dave. I got 9 to go out. I'm just mostly chatting nonsense. More than likely. I suppose that's why we keep him around. Right, I'll mark them as red. Oh, stop it. 8:30. Oh, God, it's 8:30. There's a lot of cider content. That's it. High alcohol content. Yeah. 10 on eBay, 1 on Etsy, but sent 2 on Saturday. Yeah, I had 1 on Depop, 3 on Vinted, and the rest on eBay. Pretty chuffed with that. what I'm going to do. I'm going to do these board games now, get them out of the way, so I don't have to worry about them. Oh, she's put that. Oh no, it's not that bad. Does anybody know when the final series of Stranger Things comes out? Just wondering. Was not sure how to take Andrew. Yeah. I remember watching him about 5 years ago when he was on Corey's channel. Do you remember Corey? Power Reselling. Oh my god, look at this. It was crispy. It started crackling. And look, Turbo by Sega. Sega did board games. I thought as much cherry. Couldn't work it out, but found it funny. I was wondering when that was. I might make a second account. Need some ideas. Sissy, that sale. Now you're talking. I forgot about Korea. I wonder what he's up to now. He does certain things on TikTok, I think. And he does some sort of things on like Instagram, but nothing like serious. Yeah, and do you remember Ben Fitzpatrick? He's one of the reasons why I actually went into reselling. He was like, we're talking like original, like probably 2015, like properly. When I saw that what he was making, and I was selling kind of the same things, I was like, hang on, I could do this. And then I saw Nick, obviously. Sarah was live with him on Saturday. Wasn't planned. She didn't want him sitting in by himself. She was hoping to say hi to Cherry, but she didn't come on. No confirmed date yet. Google said late 23rd. I have a feeling it will be. They've got to go do it around Halloween, haven't they? They've got to. Hi, Lisa, by the way. Looks minty fresh. It does kind of look minty fresh. What's this? Oh my god. They've got even the what's it? Oh, it's got Downfall, Yahtzee, Guess Who, but all from like the 80s. Look at that. Oh my god, I feel like I've gone into a time portal. Oh, so cool. Right, how many cars do they have? They've got a. It doesn't actually say. Spin the spinners, then you're off. Head for the inside lane. Supposed to avoid ambulance and blocking cars. But they're all white cars. I thought this was complete. I'm sure I checked it was complete. The majority of the stuff's there. Red, green. Oh, they're all blocking cars. So you need a red, blue, and a green, or a red, blue, green, and yellow. Oh, right. So you need different. That's what. Oh, so it's not complete. Oh, because I just saw you've got all these cars here, and they're for blocking. So when you roll the dice and spin the thing, yeah. So I'm gonna have to try and find the coloured cars. That's interesting and annoying. I thought it was complete, but then again, it was only £1, so that's fine. I've actually got some like cars, but they're not. That now I know this is complete. The Frogger, because I actually double checked while I was there, and I looked into this turbo. Oh no! I hate it when they put these fucking tabs on the right in the front. Oh, it's gone taking off a bit of the red. That sucks, doesn't it? Look, you can just still on there. Yes. Let's see. Did I challenge that neutral feedback though? No, I didn't in the end. We watched George, of course, but love sales and living inspected. Yeah. Is it Pete? The vinegar jar. I did pop on in Friday, just didn't stay long. I was knackered. Yeah. I did have an early night now. Okay. Right, so Frogger. I used to watch George's videos, but gave up when he started giving them to his subs earlier in exchange for money. You'd lie. The vinegar jar is cool. Try and catch these lives on Mondays. Yeah, I'd woken up at 3 o'clock on Friday morning, so by the time we had tea, I was falling asleep. Nice Life was my first live. So see if this works. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is another world. Oh my god, it's so dusty. 1981 Sega Enterprises. What? Right, let's put that there. And I've got these highways. I used to love Frogger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're all there. And what else? Oh, you need the car. I've got the car. Oh no! Wait. Oh no, hang on. 3 and then 5. Yeah, that's too dangerous and trouble. I'm trying to check from the pictures. It's strange that they don't have like it on the back, like the thing. I'm missing a red car. Oh, I'm sure it was. I thought it was. Oh, this is the trouble. I was certain it was complete. No wonder they're only £1. Oh, haha, got them. Found them. Yeah, so it is complete. Panic over. Always check underneath. I'm so happy now. Yeah, phew, hey, exactly. Whew. Nostalgia. I know. Look. Yeah, I remember playing on Frogger. What was it on? Was it on the Atari? All a great little gang. I hope it's complete nostalgia. If the dust was valuable, we would all be loaded. You're telling me? I never played it. Yeah, the Sega game is better than the board game. I have a feeling. More interactive. Oh, I can hear my dog at the door. Sorry, I'm just putting this the right way. Yeah, my poor dog's at the door. Like, let me in. Joe got me a complete Monopoly for my birthday. We checked it again the other day, and it was only when that we noticed there was no money in it. What? How can you not have Monopoly without money? Is it the anti-Monopoly game? Is it called that? The anti-Monopoly game? It's like communist, something like that. Okay. Right, picture done. Oh, hallelujah. Throw that in there. Right, so that is £15 then. For £1. Oh. The family version of the arcade game. Ooh. Gonna jump into bed. Thanks for the live, George, and for the chat, everyone. Night, Kate. You're okay. See you soon. Yeah, that turbo one, I'm gonna have to have a proper double check in it. Oh, I think that's my bag empty. Throw that over there. Oh, do you know what I realised as well? I was like, I've done a bundle of little people. You know, Fish Price Little People. And then I found a load of little people in one of the bags. I was like, oh. So I'm going to have to redo the bundle. So I might have to go on the Rogues Gallery for now, just for the time being. Until I go back tomorrow and pick up the what's it. I'm going to try and find this. Applause. 993 puppy. Nope. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh. Major sale. Finally. Oh, God. It took forever. Fold the bag. Takes up less space. I just thrown it over there. I will fold it up, I promise. Lee always leaves them wide open. It stresses me out. 2 sales. Ka-ching. Get in. You got a sale as well, Chop Shop. I do fold them, Cap. I do promise, because I'm a bugger. I fold them in and then put them in other bags, so that when someone opens up, they'll kind of like. It's the Buddha. He's magic. None for me. Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen after stream, I'm telling you. I've got this feeling. One day, Dave is going to come on and say, I've sold everything. I'm just going to be like, huh? Let's look. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It will happen. That's it. Rome wasn't built in a day. It'll happen, yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, no. It's just notification. One of your watched items is ending soon. It's like, ugh. Tease me like that. Don't tease me like that, eBay. I thought I had a sale. Cleaning, trying to get some crap off something. Yeah, it's annoying because, like, I'm a bit of a volume seller. Like, the amount of stuff that I've got actually listed is ridiculous. But then the amount that I've got in it basically means that, like, I'm selling something every day, which is great. I mean, I'm making money every day. I mean, and it's not just like the weekdays; it's the weekends as well. And technically, I'm making a lot more than what people are earning on minimum wage, which is like a lot of the nation right now. So I've got to count my blessings. Plus, I get to stay at home, technically. Plus, I go and shop. Plus, I get to talk about it every day. Whereas some people who, when they finish work, they're just like, oh, I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it. So, like, I feel like I'm quite privileged in the position that I've got. Night JPK. Throwdown. You're watching a bit of Throwdown. I need to make that much so I can quit my job. Yeah. That's it. It got to the point where I was working 40 hours a week, and that's probably not even including travel. And I was taking bits of work home, and I was like, this is just ridiculous. And then I had my breakdown, and then it got even worse. And yeah, then I was just like hit rock bottom, and then to build it back up, like reselling really did kind of like save my life in a way. Got very lucky. Let's just do that. Organizer. Yeah, and it doesn't even feel like work sometimes, exactly. And you're scratching that itch. Like, oh, I need to buy something. Plus, when you're out and about and you sell something, it feels really good. That's the best time to sell stuff, when you're out and about buying, because then you're like, I can justify what I'm buying. Okay. Ooh. Hit the clink. That's not good. Not a good sign if it clinks. Right, that's going in the wash, that one. I've got a little Playmobil Shaggy. You Scooby. VHSs. Ew. Got some Thomas the Tank shite there. That's going at the car boot. I'm not listing that. This is going to the car boot as well. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This applause puppy thing. $6.50. It's a card. Does it have a name? No name on that. Oh. Let's say I love it when you wake up in the morning and I have had a sale overnight. Yeah, it's the best. Making money while you sleep is the best. Do you worry about ka-ching and charity shots? Mine gone from the app, but I don't care. No, because I've set it to silent, just because of that, because it'll distract me otherwise. So no, it doesn't go off anymore, like out loud. It's just the way I'm feeling. Yeah, so it doesn't go off anymore. Let's do that one. Oh, my pooch outside the door. Right. There we go. I used to have a different sound, but don't care anymore. It's on. Yeah. I did have it on the bus. Once I had it on. It went off on the bus, and I was carrying like loads of stuff, and I heard this ka-ching like really loud, and I thought it was somebody else. So I was like, like that, and I realised it was me. And then I heard someone say, "Oh, someone's selling on eBay," and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like that. Just pretend to read. I got shamed on the bus. Yeah, so I think I've hit my target today. Just checking my amounts. It's none of their biz. I have had people give us weird looks when it goes off. Yeah. It's a good kind of like, thickens your skin a bit. Like, you know what I mean? Because if you're like, you're a bit of an introvert, like I was technically, after a while, let me just do this. Yeah, it does kind of like your skin a bit. I never understand why other people are so down on resellers. That you've worked hard to get that sale. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people who work in charity shops are quite kind of down. There's some other people who I'm probably a little bit jealous. Like particularly with people on resellers on YouTube, there's a lot of people in like Facebook chats and other forums that are like, how dare they, do this? They're taking out of poverty, poor people's hands. There's loads of people think like that. And it's like, oh, grow up. It's like they say, like, why should I donate to a charity shop when it's just going to a reseller? It's like, well, you don't know it's going to a reseller, first off. You donate it to a charity shop so that charity shop can sell it on to make money for that charity. That's what you donate in money to clothing to, or bits and bobs to. This whole thing, it's a whole can of worms in it. Lisa, on one of our videos, we got told off for buying 99p items as they're for poor and not us. It's like, well, if we didn't do this, we would be poor, so we'd have to buy them anyway. If it wasn't for resellers, charity shop would not make as much money. That is true. I met a charity shop manager yesterday who was all for it. I almost fainted. She took my number, so fingers crossed I get good stuff. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, there's a charity shop near me, and there was a worker there that was really arsey about resellers. But then the manager, he basically said, oh, that reseller came in and took all the good labels. And she said, and the manager was like, well, he's buying what we pay. He's buying what we're selling it for. So that's the job. That's what she said, and it shut him up. He's like, yeah, but he's not getting, other people are looking. And basically, I think, hang on, is it because you just wanted it? Yeah, some people are just a bit arsey. Some people just like to complain about anything. Just the way it is. To make money for the charity CEO, yeah. How much money are they making? Isn't it British Heart Foundation, she's getting paid 250 grand? Or is that fake news? Have I elaborated? If I jumped on that a bit too hard, let's see. Charity CEO wages. Our charity CEO is paid more and less than before. If we break it down by charity size, we'd see the average CEO director salaries advertised by charity job in 2019, that's the same. At least get a bit up to date. Age UK, 190 grand, and that was in 2015. Anchor Trust, whoever that is, Jane Ashcroft, 2015. She got paid 400 grand. Fuck's sake. Sorted alphabetically. Oh, yeah. Salary for chief executives of charity shops. Alzheimer's Society, 74 grand. Bernardo's, 100 grand. Wait, when was this done? Sorted by salary. Oh, that was years ago. Sorry, I'm just kind of like, this isn't turned into like a bit of a charity CEO bashing, but when needs must. That's 2015 again. 2015. Why is there all the articles in 2015? Is there like a cut-off period? So it's 20. Uh, 2019, I think. That's probably like the closest. On average, 155 grand. On average. The Nuffield Health, Steve Gray, 840 grand. This is around 80 grand more than he was earning in the 2017 survey. Wellcome Trust, Jeremy Farrar, 456 grand. Mary Stopes International, 435 grand. Children's Investment Fund Foundation, 325 grand. Wow. None of the big ones. It's kind of surprising. Sorry, I was just looking at that. So I think if you once you can see past the end of their nose, then they're okay. Yeah. My charity shops are too expensive. £20 for a Berghaus fleece jacket. So it is a bit pricey. I'm hoping so. She found me lots of good stuff in the back while I was there. Oh, that's nice. They get loads of money. It's a joke. My favourite, Lisa, is a £10 for Polo Assassin. They think it's a Ralph Lauren. That's the funny one. I love that one. UNICEF is not 1 million plus judge. UNICEF? Oh, maybe, because it's an international and they bring in big money, don't they, from like Hollywood and stuff. I think Greenpeace is like 300 grand for getting it, right? Let's have a look. How much is the CEO of UNICEF? Oh, UNICEF UK. 145 grand per year. That's the UK version, though. Director of Sales gets 225 grand. Head of Finance, 90 grand. Oh, God. Not doing good. Let's put that there. Oh, it goes off. You need a subscription to read it. That's shit. For a charity magazine, you need a subscription to pay. Ugh. No. Cancer Research wasted so much money raising a car park, resisting a car park at Christie's. They messed it up and had to start again. Oh, right, reciting it. Psh. Most Ralph Lauren is not even worth loads. You need rare stuff. Not saying you can't make money off it. It's just that it needs to be cheaper. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Ralph Lauren's a weird one, isn't it? Some Ralph Lauren teddy bear stuff can do really well. Yeah. The embroidery teddy bears are pretty nice flips if you can find them. But like I say, if you can get them for cheap, but then the staff are like, "Oh, Ralph Lauren, put it up for 20 quid." It's like, oh, fuck off. Just be miserable. Like, how dare they make money? That's the whole point. Right, I'm gonna just check this. No, I haven't done it. Right, that's me. That's my time. 2 hours. 2 hours. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Just chilling out Sunday. Yeah, and I hope you'll get a few more sales because the day is not done. We've still got 3 hours left. And fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed. I'll rub the butter again if you want, you know. And yeah, we'll see. But thank you, everybody, for stopping by. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.